UFC middleweight division fight. All right, here he is, ladies and gentlemen. This is as accomplished a submission specialist as we've seen cross into the UFC in years. And other than the Demian Maia types, most guys just aren't used to facing opponents at this level. You gotta think he'll be trying to get this fight to the canvas early so he can work to set up a submission.
This guy has some of the best arm bars and leg locks we have ever seen inside the octagon. The technique and the speed of his execution are second to none.
All right, so here's the Lincolnville, Maine native, Tim the Barbarian Boach. Some would say he's been an overachiever inside the octagon. He has certainly won more than he's lost. He's had a penchant for the rally, not afraid to lean on that chin as he did against Yushin Okami to get that big win in Japan. He's faced a who's who of accomplished mixed martial artists in this UFC middleweight division. Wrestled at Lock Haven University in Pennsylvania, 4-year varsity wrestler at the D1 level. Tonight, Tim Boach likely to lean on that wrestling attack.
This guy has one-punch knockout power, and when a fighter has that kind of ability, it's always a big advantage.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Boach is 11 years the elder, the rest is nearly identical. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding professional record of 10 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Mad Intention. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 22 wins, 12 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Sunbury, Pennsylvania, USA, Tim the Barbarian Boach. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata.
You ready? You ready?
Well, good to be back in Rio as we get underway here at the Jeunesse Arena, right in the heart of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Boach has been in there with a who's who of UFC middleweights and light heavyweights.
Oh!
All right, so first round is underway. You know, when it comes to his strategy, a lot of it is rooted in his kicking game, has massive power, whether he's attacking the head, the legs, or the body. So let's see how early he can find his range with those kicks here tonight.
He's down!
Going orthodox now. Boach gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these.
He got tagged there.
Nice. Oh, he lands a massive kick here.
Went for the head kick.
Oh, big left hook there. Oh!
Now Tim Boach is in big trouble. God, look at that takedown, man. Very strong with the back mount.
Throws the right hand there.
Full mounts, look at this.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by the Barbarian Tim Boach.
Excellent movement here on the ground. He's looking for a submission. He's got the leg over the shoulder. Now, he's gonna pull down on his shin. Throw that leg down. This could be it right here. Oh, that's
And there it is.
Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Yeah, Joe, that was quick, but can't say that we're all that surprised with this result here tonight. He said he didn't want to waste a lot of time. He wanted to be efficient, knew he wanted to get this fight to the ground and let his submission skills take over. Outstanding effort, even better technique here tonight.
And here we see it from another angle. Beautiful technique here, and the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliano calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 44 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a triangle choke and intention.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission. And candidly, Joe, I'm not sure this night could have gone any better. He did have some doubters coming in. He said, I got to mute those naysayers. And they're not going to keep quiet unless I can actually get this guy out of there. So mission accomplished. No judges necessary tonight. He gets the submission. And now all that's left is to celebrate with his coaches in training.
To become a legend in the UFC, a fighter needs someone to push him to be great. McGregor had Diaz. Jones had Cormier. And Silva had Sonnen. Each series didn't just pit the best against the best, but it matched up rivals that had personal scores to settle. And when the octagon door shut, the bad blood reached a boiling point. Who will be the one to step up and put this feud to rest? Or give up bragging rights once and for all?
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC middleweight division fight. All right, so here he is, folks. This fighter has been all the rage of late, but tonight what stands in front of him, a legitimate rivalry fight. He's been talking a lot of smack here during fight week. He does not like his opponent, and the same can be said reciprocally. His opponent doesn't like him either. Tonight, they close the octagon door behind him.
This guy is a world-class submission artist, and he will have a massive advantage if this turns into a grappling exchange. Look for him to attack with all forms of submissions.
Well, the crowd pops as this guy makes the walk to the octagon, and you can see why if you've watched film on him. This is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas, and figures to be a handful, really, for anybody in this division. Probably comfortable tonight anywhere the fight goes. Truly a well-rounded MMA fighter. You know, we trot that term out there a lot. This guy fits the bill.
This guy has ridiculously powerful kicks. This is the one thing his opponent needs to absolutely avoid if he hopes to achieve victory in this fight.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, and they both possess a similar height and reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 11 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Bad Intention. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 39 wins, 20 losses, and 2 draws. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, Nate the Great Marquardt. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Bergliano.
So Dan Miragliotta shares the cage.
All right, you ready? You ready?
Here we go. All right, so the rivalry resumes here. Here we go with round one. And let's see who can get off to a good start here tonight. Maybe we'll see a little bit of a feeling out process, but both guys have said, don't worry about... Oh!
Hard straight punch. Oh, that head kick landed. Caught him with a punch.
Oh, that's a big block, Joe. Finds a home for that left hook.
Hit him hard with that hook.
Oh, big left. Both guys landing with conviction now.
Oh!
Joe, huge block there. The defense is holding up.
That one hurt.
How about that shin?
He eats a high one.
Oh, another head kick lands, Joe. That's even hard to watch. And defensively, he's got to start blocking these, getting the guard up, or he could be... Oh! He's out!
Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight.
Great angle here. Bam! Lights out.
And there he is, all smiles. What a huge knockout he turned in here tonight. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 13 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and intention.
All right, so a nice win for this fighter here tonight. His coaches have always said when the stakes get higher, his performances will get better, and that's exactly the way it played out here tonight. It was his first main card fight. So far, so good as he gets the job done here in this one.
See it. You gotta be possessed with the dream. The dream.
Yeah. Any weapon formed against us shall not prosper. Young started with oozing noodles, now we eating lobster. As I walk through the valley with my ladder and flex, I'm the realest in it, I just happened to rap. When they all thought we was finished, they was laughing at that. So I went and bought me a dawn and flipped the ad to the back. New drag, new whips on the way now. That's your bitch on the way now. Mama told me if you fall, never stay down. Stand up, I can never lay down.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC middleweight division fight. All right, so here he is, really for my money, as accomplished a submission specialist and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner as has crossed into the UFC in years. We'll see how quickly tonight he can get this fight to the ground and utilize his high-level submission skills. Outstanding choke game. A lot of different chokes in his repertoire. We'll see if he can get him going tonight.
This guy is an elite submission fighter. If he can close the distance, get a hold of his opponent, and bring this fight to the ground, his opponent will be in deep, deep trouble.
So here's the former Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion, Ronaldo Chaka de Souza. You know, we trot out the term world class when it comes to Jiu-Jitsu a lot in MMA, and maybe more than we should. Jacare Souza is world-class personified. Still chasing down that UFC middleweight title. Perhaps tonight will be his night.
This guy has extremely unusual kicking speed. His technique is outstanding, and there is no wind-up to his movement.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with the same height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 12 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Bad Intention. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 32 wins, 11 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Ronaldo Jacare Souza! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
So Dan Mergliata shares the cage.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go.
And we are underway. With no fewer than 14 career wins by submission, Jacare Souza back in another big spot here tonight. Here's a man considered by many to be the best pure grappler in the UFC today. His jiu-jitsu has functioned absolutely beautifully since he crossed into mixed martial arts. Jacare Souza remains on. Oh!
He's looking to pass.
All right, here we go. There is no denying the magnitude of this fight, but for this particular fighter, a lot of things he's dealing with here tonight. Short notice training camp, had to come out to town early for press coverage and some of the pre-fight preparations, had to cut the weight in less than a few weeks, so it's a big fight for him. All right, we'll see if he can lock in on the choke. And he's out. To the stand-up now, both fighters upright.
Yeah, and here he goes again.
Oh, nice shot there. Takedown landed by Jacare Souza. Trying for a submission here, Joe, or so it appears.
Grabs his ankle, pulls down on his shin. Look at this, he's gonna lock him up in a triangle. Clamping down with head and arm control very, very tight. Push the arm across the face, pull down on the head.
The sheer will is really remarkable to watch.
That's big. He's got the mount. He's working from full mount again. Good control, posture's up.
2 minutes have expired in our opening round. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Nicely executed sweep, winds up in guard.
And he connects with the punch there.
Now he's going for an armbar here. He's got that armbar locked in. Throw the leg over the face. He's applying the pressure. He got it, he is. Nicely done. An excellent job in setting up the armbar and getting the tap.
Yeah, that is some high-level Brazilian jiu-jitsu right there. Just the way he transitioned to secure the arm up against his body and ultimately force the tap. High-level stuff out of that young man here tonight.
And here's the end. And one more time from this angle, we can see that armbar locked in tight for the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 32 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Ronaldo Souza!
Well, the alligators are jumping throughout this arena here tonight after Jacare Souza lights up the masses here yet again. And he's a guy who, to this point, hasn't been belted with that middleweight gold, but still here as he gets close to 40 years old. Jacare Souza proven to be one of the best 185ers in the world, and if he does get that title shot, we would not be surprised. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC middleweight division fight. You know, we trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts, maybe more than we should, but this guy fits the bill. Maybe doesn't stand out in any one area on film, but plus skills everywhere. And you gotta think tonight, Joe, with his skill set, he's more than comfortable really anywhere this fight goes. If he needs to stand and strike, he can do it. If the fight hits the canvas, he can submit you. A lot of different skills brought to the table by this young man.
This guy has extremely unusual kicking speed. His technique is outstanding, and there is no wind-up to his movement.
All right, so here he is, really, for my money, as accomplished a submission specialist and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner as has crossed into the UFC in years. We'll see how quickly tonight he can get this fight to the ground and utilize his high-level submission skills. Outstanding choke game. A lot of different chokes in his repertoire. We'll see if he can get him going tonight.
This guy has world-class choking techniques in all varieties, be it guillotine, choke, rear naked, Darce, anaconda. If this guy gets a hold of your neck, you've got problems.
Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with the same height and some differences in reach. All right, here now the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 19 wins, 8 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Cesar Ferreira. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 12 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Mad Intention. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata.
All right, are you ready? You ready?
Matchup of southpaws here. Outstanding kick there by Fajeda. He blocks the punch.
He got tagged there. It appears he has a cut on his nose.
Mutachi gets absolutely pelted by that head kick.
And the kick lands.
Oh, and he goes to the hook now. It's good. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed.
Clean punch.
Kick to the body by Fajeda. And he lands a big right hand.
Oh, the kick lands. He's hurt. He's down. Perfectly timed sweep. Going for the rear naked. Trying to get that arm under the chin.
And now he's got that arm under the chin. He might get a finish here.
He's got the hand behind the neck. He locks the hand down on the bicep. Oh, my God. Great job. Didn't waste any time. Took this fight to the ground and got the early submission.
Yeah, so a quick night at the office for him here tonight. He told us he wanted to be efficient. He didn't want to waste a lot of time. He felt his opponent knew the takedown attempts would be coming, and he got the fight to the ground relatively easily, and his submission skills then took over. Big, big result for him early in round one tonight.
And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division. We now go to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 22 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Cesar Mutante Pereira.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and candidly, Joe, I'm not sure this night could have gone any better. He did have some doubters coming in. He said, I gotta mute those naysayers, and they're not gonna keep quiet unless I can actually get this guy out of there. So mission accomplished, no judges necessary tonight. He gets the submission, and now all that's left is to celebrate with his coaches and training. Next, it's a UFC middleweight division fight. So the decorated submission specialist has arrived on the greatest proving ground in mixed martial arts, and even at the UFC level, not a lot of guys are used to facing submission opponents at this level. Gotta think path of least resistance tonight is to take the fight to the ground and look to set up some of those patented chokes. Good to see a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner of this caliber where he belongs in the big show.
This guy's an arm bar and a leg lock specialist. In every fight that you see him in the octagon, he looks to secure a limb and finish with a submission.
Well, if you choose to stand on a napkin in the center of the octagon and stand and trade with this young man, you're playing with fire. Frightening knockout power. Go look at the highlight reel. As good a reel as anybody in the sport, you can be sure he'll be looking to find a home for those heavy hands early and often. You do not want to get in a slugfest with this young contender, I can assure you of that.
This guy has world-class takedown defense. He is incredibly difficult to take down, and once you do get him down, he gets back to his feet very swiftly.
Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and the same reach. All right, here now the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Man Intention. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 36 wins, 12 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Temecula, California, Smiling Sam Alvey. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
Ready?
Here we go. All right, round 1 is underway. As many of you know, he lost his last fight by submission. It was a surprising result to many UFC fans around the world. Now the focus for this young man tonight, having a short memory. That's been a lot of the narrative coming out of the corner this week. Forget about what happened the last time out. You can't change history. What you can control is the present, and this high-profile showcase in front of him here and now. We'll see how he starts here in round 1. Alvey's wobbly.
Whoa, head kick.
Come on, let's go, do something.
Back up.
Oh, straight right. The left hook hits home. Alvey's attempt there is blocked by the opponent.
Nice. Good defense there. He's feinting with that kick.
Oh.
Kick to the head lands. He's stunned.
He's got him hurt here.
Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming?
Wow!
Beautiful
body shot.
shot there, too.
Oh, he is up, but man, is he hurting. A finish could come here at any time. And he connects with the punch there.
Oh! Nice leg kick. He hurt him with that hook. The kick lands. He's stunned.
He's got him hurt here.
Oh!
He's out.
He's out. Landed a huge kick for the knockout.
Yeah, Joe, as far as highlights go, they don't get much prettier than that. A huge kick to end the night here tonight. He caught his opponent flush, full force, full extension, and that one was a no-doubter. The fight was over as soon as that foot made contact.
Check it out again. And here we see it one more time. Look at the timing in this shot. Boom.
So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 52 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and intention.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches.
I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. This weekend, we brace for a crucial matchup, which is expected to shake up an entire division. To get into position for a world title shot, this fighter has fought tooth and nail against the best the middleweight division has to offer. And while getting into a #1 contenders match is sweet enough, if this fighter beats his heated rival to earn that shot at the belt, the victory would be even more satisfying. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight. All right, so here he is, folks. This fighter has been all the rage of late, but tonight what stands in front of him, a legitimate rivalry fight. He's been talking a lot of smack here during fight week. He does not like his opponent, and the same can be said reciprocally. His opponent doesn't like him either. Tonight, they close the octagon door behind him.
This guy is taking shots to the jaw that would put many fighters unconscious and pressed forward as if nothing happened. His chin is legendary.
So here he is, Lyoto the Dragon Machida, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but known more as a Shotokan Karate black belt. If you're looking for guys who really put the discipline of karate on the UFC map, look no further than this man, Lyoto Machida. And how about the list of wins for Lyoto Machida? Mark Munoz, Dan Henderson, Ryan Bader, Randy Couture, Thiago Silva. Lyoto Machida has a wins list that competes with anybody in UFC history.
Lyoto Machida is the most successful karate stylist to ever compete inside the octagon. The former UFC light heavyweight champion has a very unique and difficult style to solve.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, and they both possess the same height and a similar reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Bad Intention. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the karate fighter, holding a professional record of 32 wins, 14 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Lyoto the Dragon Machida! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one. All right, we are underway now. Good to have you with us as we broadcast live from Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario. All right, so here we go. Round 1 is underway of this rivalry fight here tonight. Perhaps there will be a little bit of a feeling out process here. Both guys were trying to put...
High kick! He hurt him! He's down!
All right, just about ready for live action here, and you've seen this fighter trending quite a bit on social media leading up to this one. At times he had been quiet on Twitter and other mediums, but in advance of this one, he has really embraced it, starting to really gain some traction with MMA fans around the world. We'll see if he can gain further traction tonight with his performance. How about that chin? Oh!
Oh, he got clipped there. He got hurt.
Big right hand lands.
Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming? Goes for the head kick, but doesn't connect.
Well, he walked into his opponent's range there and ate that hook. He was unprotected, unguarded, and he's been susceptible to that hook in previous rounds. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
He tagged him. He's hurt bad.
He's got him hurt here.
Man, big shots.
Oh, he might be out.
Boom. Shin to the dome. Oh,
big
good
left hand there.
He's down.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Whoa! This could be it right here. Nice left to the body.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Whoa!
Nice inside leg kick, not even telegraphed.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket. pocket and both landing.
Oh, that one dropped him. He's out. He's
That's
out.
gonna do it.
Ground and pound KO.
Love me some ground and pound, Joe, as he gets his opponent out of there and finishes the fight. He was not stalling whatsoever. Big shots from top position. It's one thing when you're trying to score. It's another thing when you're actually trying to end the fight. He was trying to finish the fight and certainly succeeded. Outstanding TKO victory for him there.
Let's take a look at that again. And here we see it one more time. Look at the timing in this shot. Boom.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the huge knockout victory. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Is going to stop this contest at 2 minutes, 21 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and intention.
Well, there have got to be few things sweeter, Joe, than winning a rivalry fight like this in the UFC, and you can see the celebration is on, and why not? Huge result for him here tonight.
We the best music. Murder rate, murder rap. Put up. Lance Jackson, Franklin. Got it. I can't name all the names that try to clone me. This dirty money help me see the devil. Sadiddy thoughts, no they ain't forever. My trials and tribulations playing out on blogs. Spent $300,000 a better, that's on all the car. That Maybach park itself. That Range Rover came with steps. Electric tables in the back on me for let me on.
Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight. So as this confident young fighter makes his walk to the octagon, you can be sure his inner monologue is, how do I get this opponent to the mat? Because once I get him down, I know I can keep him there, potentially for the duration of the round, if not the fight. This guy's top game is scary good, and it's not just about getting you down, it's about using his weight to keep you there. Great hips as well.
This guy is a world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu artist. His submissions are incredibly technical, and he chains them one after the other. You defend one, he attacks with another.
Fighting out of American Kickboxing Academy in Northern California, here is the 32-year-old southpaw and former UFC middleweight champion, Luke Rockhold. This man is a finisher of the highest order. Stopped Chris Weidman back at UFC 194 to first win the UFC middleweight championship. Most people believe eventually he'll get back to the top of the heap.
This guy has one-punch knockout power, and when a fighter has that kind of ability, it's always a big advantage.
Till they gun me down. Little kids in the streets gotta come in the house. When the shots ring, even cops pause.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Rockhold is 7 years his senior. He is 2 inches taller. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Man Intention. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 33 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Santa Cruz, California, Luke Rockhold. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Fighting out of the southpaw stance. So more than a decade as a pro now for the former UFC champion Luke Rockhold. 8 career wins by submission, 5 by way of the knockout, 10 first-round finishes. So certainly Rockhold has had a penchant for getting guys out of there early, something his opponent needs to be mindful of here tonight. Back to the well with that right hand, it's no good. All right, so here we go with round 1, and you gotta be mindful of those overhand punches if you're his opponent. You know it's a big part of his game plan every time out.
Whoa, good job. Oh, he hurt him. He hurt him.
He's got him hurt here.
Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming?
Whoa! Now goes in and secures the takedown. Back to the feet.
He hurt him. He's got to be careful here. Oh, that's it. He's out. He's out.
You believe it?
Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, that was the perfect shot right there. We didn't even get a feeling out process here tonight, and we say it all the time. Sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly had a huge impact here tonight as he gets the win by first-round KO.
Let's take a look at that again. Great angle here. Boom! And he's out.
So there he is as the celebration continues. A huge knockout for him here tonight. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 2 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and intention.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight, and he has set himself up for a UFC middleweight division fight. So here's Dan Hendo Henderson. He won the UFC middleweight tournament all the way back at UFC 17 in 1998. Had 2 wins that night, then returned to the octagon in 2007 after becoming the only man to simultaneously hold 2 titles in Pride as the middleweight and welterweight champion. Dan Henderson's future is in the UFC Hall of Fame. His present, though, still going strong tonight as the oldest active fighter on this UFC roster.
Dan Henderson is as dangerous opponent as you could face, an Olympic-level wrestler with knockout power in both hands. He also has been competing at a championship level in this sport since 1999.
All right, so here he is making the walk to the octagon for this title eliminator tonight. The stakes could not be much bigger, ladies and gentlemen. In this middleweight division, it's wide open, but if he wins tonight, he will get his shot at the 185-pound title. This is a guy that has flirted with contention at times. He has never been as close as he is right now. Next stop, title fight, if he can get the job done tonight.
This guy has an incredible ability to control fighters. It's extremely frustrating for the man on the bottom, but once he gets the fight to the ground, oftentimes that is where the fight will remain.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Well, how about the age discrepancy here? More than 15 years apart with similar height and reach. We go inside the octagon. Here's the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Greco-Roman wrestler holding a professional record of 40 wins, 17 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Temecula, California, Dan Henderson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 15 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Man Intention. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
The referee for this one is Mario Yamasaki. All right, ready to go with live action here from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. All right, here we go, early round 1. So,
whoa, he got hurt! Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? Good defense there.
Oh!
Nice! Oh! He hurt him!
The left hook hits home.
This is crazy! Oh my goodness! Big left hand. Didn't quite connect. Oh! A cut has opened up on his eyebrow.
Oh! Wow! And just like that, the fight is over.
That's it! Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, near perfect technique to land that seminal blow to finish the fight here in round 1. And that's exactly the way a fighter draws it up. You don't absorb anything in terms of significant damage, and then you're able to knock your opponent out. So this is exactly the desired result for him here tonight.
Check it out here. Crank right on the jaw.
So a strong candidate for some bonus money there. A huge knockout for him here tonight. Near perfect execution. They'll be talking about this result for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki is called to stop to this contest at 38 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and intention.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations.